Yes everyone, welcome back to another video here on Wrong Note Bros with me, Weber. So by the time you probably see this video, it will be the 1st of October, which means spooky, scary skeletons will be shivering down your spine very soon. So since we are now in the spirit of Halloween, I thought it would be quite a good idea to share some creepy stories throughout the month of October. I think this is going to become a series, so we're going to be talking about lots of different things. We're going to be talking about mythical creatures, serial killers, just all things creepy throughout the month of October. And for the first episode, we're going to be talking about this creature that has been haunting Southern America and Mexico for years. That creature being the Chupacabra. So let's begin, shall we? Chupacabra actually translates to goat sucker. It's a Spanish word and it has been in Spanish folklore, Mexican folklore should I say, for years. The name of this creature apparently comes from its vampire-like looks and apparently drinks the blood of livestock. Descriptions of the creature are varied, however people in Puerto Rico have said that the creature is a heavy, alien and reptilian-like creature, apparently the size of a small bear. However, people in the United States have said that this creature is more dog-like, more like a coyote. The first sighting and description of this creature apparently came around in 1995, and apparently the creature has travelled as far as Maine and as southern as Chile. However, there has also been apparent sightings outside of the Americas, including Russia and the Philippines. So let's dive into a little bit of history about the Chupacabra. So in 1975 there was a series of killings of livestock in a small town in Puerto Rico called Mocha. And these killings were apparently attributed to El Vampiro de Mocha, which translates to the vampire of Mocha. Originally they put the killings down to an apparent satanic cult. However, more and more killings were happening around the island, and then it became known that this was no cult that was killing all these livestock. Many farms were also reporting loss of animal life, and apparently each animal was reported to have its body bled dry, and all the evidence that was found on the body were a series of circular incisions. However, the first actual attack that was put down to an apparent Chupacabra was in 1995. 8 sheep were reportedly found dead in Puerto Rico. Each sheep had 3 puncture wounds in its chest, and each sheep as well had its body completely bled dry. A few months later, an eyewitness reportedly saw the creature in a small town called Canovanas, and apparently 150 livestock were killed in that town. Shortly after the reported deaths in Puerto Rico, there were apparently more deaths announced in different Southern American countries, including Argentina, Bolivia, Venezuela and Brazil. So let's go back and talk about the Chupacabra's reported appearance. As I've mentioned before, there's been 2 descriptions of what the Chupacabra supposedly looks like. We have the Puerto Rican description, which is apparently a reptilian, alien-like creature. And then we have the American description, which is more like a wild, rabid dog. The Puerto Rican description apparently has leathery, scaly skin. It apparently has spikes coming out of its back. It's about 3 to 4 feet tall, and apparently it hops around almost like a kangaroo. And the American description is apparently like a hairless dog. Apparently it has very unusual eye sockets, claws, fangs as well. Me personally, I do swing on the American side of things. I do think the Chupacabra is more like a dog-like creature, maybe like a hairless coyote that has really big fangs and terrifying claws. And the folklore around the Chupacabra in the United States is massive. South Park even brought out an episode in 2012 basically taking the piss out of the Chupacabra, so it is huge in the US. Do I think the Chupacabra is real? Well, there's been so much evidence over the last 50 years, both from Puerto Ricans, Americans and South Americans, and as I said before, even reports in Russia and the Philippines. So could it be real? Could it be roaming the streets? Could it be in your nearest field? We'll never know. There's apparently been no real sightings here in Scotland, so this creature clearly roams the United States and Mexico, and it continues to strike fear amongst those that live there. And that is the story of the Chupacabra. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit of a different video, but as I said before, the spirit of Halloween, we got to get a bit creepy. If you liked the video, make sure to leave it a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. I don't care, I don't see it. Subscribe if you are new, and we will catch you on the other side of the Piccadilly Squares. I can't do that outro, I'm not Craig. Take care, brush your hair. I've not got much hair now, but brush whatever you have. Bye.